Hey guys, so it is officially the end of the bookbuddyathon. Actually, the end was like Saturday, but this is my official final wrap-up vlog for the bookbuddyathon. The week went by really quickly. I was not expecting it to go by that fast, but I was able to finish about a little over half of the books I wanted to read. So for the final list, the challenges I completed was challenge number 5, read a book just because you want to, and I picked The Princess Bride. I think this book kind of set me back because look how thick this book is compared to everyone else who kind of picked was smart and thought ahead and picked books that were like shorter chapters to read. But this book was so good. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I read it. I love the movie, but now just reading the book added so much depth and characterization that I didn't really realize before, and set the scene more for city and its history and just each character's backstory, and you get more of their personalities in the book, which I love, and it was a really good book. I highly recommend reading it, The Princess Bride. The second book I read the other book I finished was The Kitchen House. This one completed the challenge of having my buddy pick 1 out of 3 books, and I would read that book and they picked this one. But it was a really good book. I was really surprised by a lot of things that happened in the story, which was good. It picked up really quickly. The minute you open the book, you're thrown into action, so that's kind of nice, and then you get to go back and read through the characters, and you learn to fall in love with these characters, and then they go through all these trials, and it's so sad, but it's such a good book. I highly recommend reading it, and I really loved it. And this book was smarter. It was not as thick as my Princess Bride book, so that was kind of nice. I was able to actually finish it and kind of feel like I was a little bit on top of the challenge. So for the other book I half read, which I actually ended up not having in person and I thought I did, it was Unwind. It was the book that me and Chelly from Chelly Goatee, her channel will be in the description below. It was a book that me and her decided to buddy read on, and I was only able to get about halfway through, so I haven't finished it yet, but I'm going to finish it hopefully this week because it's a really good book, and I'm so happy that we picked this one to read together. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to finish it. For the book that me and Chelly were buddy reading, it satisfied the challenge of pick a book that you and your buddy are going to read together, which was Unwind, and then pick a book with your buddy's favorite color on it. Well, Chelly's favorite color is blue, so the book Unwind has a blue cover, so that was the book that was going to complete those 2 challenges. I didn't finish it, so I didn't complete those 2, which I'm really sad about, but hopefully I'll be able to finish it this week and be able to complete even if it is a week late. And then the final book that I didn't get a chance to read, and simply because I didn't have a chance to go and buy it, and that was All the Light We Cannot See. It was the one about the French girl and the German boy, and it's the story set back in World War II, and these two kids meet, and they're kind of going through their own hardships and trials and just life in war. I did not have time to go and buy it, but I'm gonna try and find it through Kindle like how I did with Unwind, so hopefully that'll be read this week too. Finishing up the bookbuddyathon, I was able to complete 2 challenges out of the 5, and I was able to read 2 out of the 4 books that I wanted to read. So I think I did pretty good, considering to the last booktubeathon read or whatever. I only read 1 book out of the books I was trying to read. But yeah, so I'm continuing this video. I'm going to add onto my September TBR the 2 books I did not finish, well, the 1 book and the half that I'm still reading, Unwind and All the Light We Cannot See. Those are going to be on my September TBR list, and hopefully I'll be able to finish those by the end of the month, along with the other books that I really wanted to read. I'm glad the bookbuddyathon went really well. I saw a lot of people participating. I saw a lot of people using the hashtag and posting Instagram and just other videos and tweeting about it, so that was really kind of exciting. It was a big week for BookTube, which was awesome, but I love doing it, and I can't wait for the next big BookTube challenge that happens, whatever it is. So that's all I got for now, guys. I would highly recommend picking up The Kitchen House by Kathleen Grissom and The Princess Bride by William Goldman. Alright, I'll let you guys go for now. Bye!